Okay, good morning to all of you.
Morning, sir.
Today we are here for the practice of group discussion. This is not the test of your discussion. This is simply a practice of discussion in order to make you at that level so that you can perform best in your SSBs. Okay?
Yes.
Group discussion is the first part of your GT. Group task. Okay? This is the first task of your GT in the battery of that 9 tasks. In this discussion, you will be provided with a topic and with 3 sub-leads. You have to choose a lead and you have to defend your lead till the end of the discussion. There is no fixed limit, fixed time of this discussion. It will last as much as I want or as much as you have the potential. Got it? The format of the topic will be, first of all, I'll give you a sentence, and in the later part of that sentence, I'll ask you a question. What in your opinion? In order to support your opinion, I'll provide you 3 leads. All those 3 leads are equally important. Carries 33.33% weightage. Okay? Simply choose your lead, defend your lead. Okay? At the same time, be cooperative, and also participate as much as you can. There is no fixed limit that you have to participate only for 3 times or 4 times. You have to participate actively with cooperation. Got it? So, the first topic for your discussion is, listen attentively. There are various factors that have contributed to the economic growth of our country. What, in your opinion, is most important contributing factor? Lead number 1, manpower. Lead number 2, leadership. Lead number 3, foreign investment. I am repeating the topic. There are various factors that have contributed to the economic growth of our country. What, in your opinion, is the most important contributing factor? Manpower, leadership, foreign investment. Got it? 30 seconds for your brainstorming. Then after, your discussion will start.
Incubation center by which all startups can grow slightly.
So as
because in the condition, our government also focus about our culture and also focus about the startups and also focus about the innovations. As we know that
of a good leadership, where in the second 5-year plan we had the PC Mahalanobis plan, where the leadership was quite good enough. They invested on the heavy industries, but it is because of the lack of investment that we couldn't.
There is a main source of the leadership by which we can connect with the foreign investment, because our prime minister and also which is also efforts to the when he go any country, he can also like talk with many big like billionaires of the country and also take the investment initiative to our country. As we know that in our UP, there is a UP government also conducted some summit regarding to the there is a 3-day summit in which all the foreign powers can welcomes in and also planting some like implementing.
India has been a hub to great manpower. India has been a hub to it produce many scholars which are going out of our country and performing there.
Manpower totally depend upon the good policy.
Money to India in the form of tax, therefore it is the most contributing factor in the economy of our country.
I believe that leadership is the main factor which is contributing more to the Indian economy, because without a leadership, a proper leadership, how can a country leads in a proper way? We have seen like in G20 summit, how our prime minister alone in such a way that
I have a slight opposite opinion to chess number 39. As all the points are correlated with each other, and we also know that good leadership need to have a good vision, and for a good vision we need to have an investment. For that, our trading business, the import and the export has to be there. There's no
So according to our Prime Minister, how he plays such a crucial role in how he manage
Gentlemen, I can
to
draw your
have
attention
a-
towards that. There is a 100+ unicorn company which is as we know that there is a 100+ unicorn companies startup which is growing in India. By the which of the Startup India and also the Skill India movement in the Indian government also much investment in the incubation center. As we know that there is a minimum incubation center in previous year, but our government could focus about all those incubation center, which is also invested in the startup of the college level, which is had to initiate money for the startup, and also by which the startup India grow. So my point of view, there's a leadership.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring.
Which include that the foreign investment is not money, but also the prices of the technology that we got from the other country. And in India, it is a fact that we have only 1 or 2% of our GDP is being spent in the scientific research in the country. So foreign investments in our country also includes the technology that we are borrowing from the country, that is simply called the technology transfer, and we are working in that direction. So I believe that instead of taking money into account, we also need to think about the technology, and also we need to consider that we are at that.
I'm slightly and he also talk about the
Your point, I would
jet
like to add that as technology is very important on 21st century for the upgradation of anything, India recently has made a deal with the China for the technology on the upgradation of all the technologies for the on the field of agriculture.
I slightly agree with just number 179. As I mentioned you that our Prime Minister go to the USA and also talk with the jet engines regarding to the transferring of the jet engine technology to our Indian companies. But instead of that, everything is in the world depend upon the profitability. And the USA take what's the Indian stand for the China and also takes the decision regarding to Ukraine. But it is not possible.
Manufacturing is done through manpower. Therefore, according to me, manpower is the most important factor.
Leaders of India has already understood how.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to draw an attention to chess number 46. He has mentioned a very good point here. He said that India being one of the largest population in whole the world, and so the manpower is important. Where I would like to add that to your point to make it more equivalent and more appropriate. Where is that?
Just I can add the point. There is a development leadership could create a massive roadmap to the manpower. Then he can also implement that. Without policies, there is nothing can be done by the manpower. Manpower also
Gentlemen, I would like to give the example of China itself. China having the largest population in the world. By the reason it became the largest manufacturer of the world with the help of its manpower itself. Therefore, we cannot say that foreign investment is the most important thing.
I would like to say that on case number 93, I would like to add that as we know China
put a weapon to the Indian economy. So we need a proper leadership to control such a large sum of population in such a way that it can be proven as a weapon to the
investment for the initiative which is created in India, like Made in India schemes and other schemes which are required for an investment for
leaders
the
of India also focusing on the digitalization and all that. That's why India has become one of the top countries
I can add some point regarding to China. Regarding to China is not a non-democratic country. There is only single party, and he also think about that there is a low level of the manpower.
Imports of any goods and services. It does not only apply to the
but
GDP of the
I would like to add a point to check number 129.
whether it is investing in something or not, but
so manpower
a leader is the one who decides where in which to invest and
other countries too. They come to our India.
I agree with this.
That was a quite good discussion. Okay, let's have some feedback. Just number 110. initiated the discussion. Foreign investment was your lead. You talked about the technology which comes with foreign investment. You talked about the skill that we can get or that we can provide to our manpower through the foreign investment. That was okay. Participation was okay. You need to have eye contact with all of your group members. Oh, in the later part of the discussion you are having, but in the initial phase you are looking to the 1 or 2% only. So try to have eye contact with all of your group members. Your content was okay. ठीक है. Chest number 52, leadership. Most of the time you are countering to a person, maybe 93. If you are answering to his question or his point, try to have a look to all of your group members. Okay, simply एक को करेंगी तो बाकी से आपके साथ छूटेंगे. Then they are not going to cooperate with you. Try to have eye contact with all of your group members. You are in a group, you are not responsible for answering a single person. Okay. Tone, I have told you earlier also. छोटे ग्रुप में you can survive, but in a group like this, और अभी भी तो इसमें 3-4 पार्टिसिपेंट उतना पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर रहे थे. अगर वो होता तो आपको चांसेस और कम मिलते. लीडरशिप में और आप क्या क्या ऐड ऑन कर सकती थी?
So like leaders are the one who decide in which to invest or not. And the leaders of India understand the digitalization of India. How valuable.
In order to boost the economy, we need some economic plan. We need startup. As chest number 132 had mentioned, startups, Skill India program, Startup India. At the same time, nowadays dedicated freight corridors are there. That is the plan. Yeah, a special economic zone. You can add on these points because of the foreign, because of the leadership. Only these things can happen. Less taxes, as chest number 132. But he said that free of taxes. No. We cannot. We can reduce the taxes as well. Okay.
In the term of like semiconductor, we can trade with, like we can deal with the free taxation plan, because in India, like totally boost dependency on the other country in the field of semiconductor. He also planned the free taxation in the field of semiconductor.
It cannot be permanent. It must be for your.
Like in the field of semiconductor, if you read the previous 2 days data, you can know about the free taxation plan for the semiconductor plan.
You can't survive permanently, sir.
I can send if you want it.
No. See, free taxation was there, but instead of tax, we are taking something else.
Like I can mention that we can like take all the technology regarding to that. I have to like mention that also the free taxation class and taxation.
Okay. आप समझी? क्या और स्पेसिफिक ऐड ऑन कर सकती थी अपने पॉइंट में? ओके. 179. Your lead was foreign investment. Am I right? But most of the time you are repeating the lead of other candidate also. It seems that your lead is leadership, but suddenly after saying 1 or 2 sentences, you switch to the foreign investment. That can be a part of your speech. That can be a एक तरीका हो सकता है आपका बोलने का, लेकिन ऐसे कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं कि मुझे लग रहा था कि आपका लीड या तो मैन पावर है. जैसे आप 93 को काउंटर कर रही हैं, बहुत देर तक मैन पावर पे आप बोलती हैं, नो एक्चुअली दिस डजंट वर्क. ओनली वी कैन हैव सम इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ बाय द फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट. स्टिक टू योर पॉइंट. ठीक है, अपने पॉइंट पे ज़्यादा बोलने हैं. हाँ, यू आर हैविंग दैट कैपेबिलिटी, यू कैन होल्ड द ग्रुप, बट ट्राई टू हैव आई कॉन्टैक्ट, कंटिन्यूअस आई कॉन्टैक्ट. ठीक है. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम यू आर सेइंग दैट जेंटलमैन, अकॉर्डिंग टू माई परस्पेक्टिव, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर लीडरशिप प्लेज इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल. ये दोनों चीज़ हो रहा है. आई कॉन्टैक्ट भी ब्रेक हो रहा है, फिलर्स भी आ रहे हैं आपके. ठीक है. फोकस बिल्कुल बोलते समय. एंड फ्लुएंसी. फ्रॉम माई अकॉर्डिंग टू माई परस्पेक्टिव, foreign investment plays a very important role in the economic growth of our country in the recent time, because manpower is still there from 1947. Leadership was also there, but what is changing now? That is the foreign investment. Why they are coming and what they bring for us. आप इस तरीके से एक फ्लुएंट तरीके से आप बात कीजिए. ओके. 93. हर बात पे according to me, manpower plays a very important role in developing the economy of our country. हर बार यही बोलने से आपका पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं माना जाएगा. हर एक बार बोल दिया ठीक है, उसके बाद सपोर्ट तो दीजिए। अब क्यों मैन पावर ही आपका ज़रूरी है? बिकॉज वी नीड स्किल्ड मैन पावर। नाउ आवर कंट्री हैव वेरी स्किल्ड मैन पावर. At the same time, the graduate from IITs and NITs are going abroad. They are earning there and they send remittances in our country, and that increase the forex reserve in our country. You can add on. हर बार एक ही बात को बोलने से आपका पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं माना जाएगा सर। कैसे, क्यों? सपोर्ट कीजिए अपने पॉइंट को। चाइना का एग्जांपल दिया, उससे इंडिया में अभी और क्या कर सकते हैं उससे बताइए। चीप लेबर का भी आपने बताया, चीप लेबर से ही फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट आते हैं। चीप के साथ आप क्वालिटी लेबर भी देना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। 162 लेट एंट्री, दिस वाज योर फर्स्ट डिस्कशन ना। ट्राई टू पार्टिसिपेट इन द डिस्कशन, ओके। सो वी विल मीट लेटर फॉर द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ lecturate. Till then, please work on your content and communication as well. Thank you.